At the very beginning of time, God created the world with great care and love. Everything he made was good, peaceful, and full of beauty. The Garden of Eden was a perfect home prepared especially for human life. God formed Adam from the dust of the earth and gave him life. Adam lived in the garden, caring for it and enjoying a close relationship with God, speaking with him freely and without fear. God saw that Adam was alone, and he knew that man needed companionship. Out of his wisdom, God decided to create someone who would walk beside Adam, not beneath him, but as a partner. While Adam slept deeply, God took a rib from his side and created Eve. She was the first woman, created with purpose, dignity, and beauty, designed to share life and responsibility with Adam. When Adam saw Eve, he felt joy and connection. Together, they lived in harmony, innocence, and trust. There was no shame or fear between them, only peace and unity. The Garden of Eden was filled with all kinds of trees bearing delicious fruit. Among them were two important trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God allowed Adam and Eve to enjoy every tree except one. He clearly warned them not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, explaining that disobedience would lead to death. One day, the serpent, known for its cleverness, spoke to Eve. It questioned God's command and planted doubt in her mind with soft and misleading words. The serpent suggested that God was hiding something from them. It claimed that eating the fruit would not bring death but would make Eve wise and equal to God. Eve looked at the fruit carefully. It appeared tasty, attractive, and promising. At that moment, she stood before the first decision that would change human history forever. Instead of trusting God's instruction, Eve trusted her own thoughts. She took the fruit and ate it, then offered it to Adam, who also chose to eat it. Immediately, everything changed. Their innocence disappeared, and they became aware of their nakedness. For the first time, they felt shame and tried to hide it. When they heard God walking in the garden, fear filled their hearts. They hid among the trees, no longer confident in his presence as they once were. God called out to them, giving them a chance to speak the truth. Instead of accepting responsibility, Adam and Eve blamed others for their actions. God then explained the results of their disobedience. The serpent was cursed, and pain, hardship, and struggle entered the human experience. Eve was told she would experience pain in childbirth and difficulty in relationships. Adam was told he would struggle to work the land for food. Even in punishment, God showed kindness. He promised that one day, a descendant of Eve would defeat evil, bringing hope to humanity. God lovingly made clothing for Adam and Eve to cover their shame. This showed that his care did not end with their mistake. They were sent out of the Garden of Eden, losing their perfect home. Yet God did not leave them without guidance or protection. Eve became the mother of all human life. Her story teaches us about choices, consequences, and God's mercy, a reminder that even after failure, God's grace continues to reach out to humanity.